My favorite physical attribute about Eric is his smile, because every time I see him smile, I can't help but smile too.
Probably her eyes. They're like yellow and brownish and stuff, but they're very pretty. I don't know what color they are, but they're really pretty.
He just has this, I don't know, glow about him that makes you happy and want to be around him.
She probably said my eyes too, but I don't know, my muscles, you know, I'm really strong. I'm just kidding.
Gonna wash the dust off my soul. Gonna listen to some rock and roll. No cares, come what may, I'm making a beautiful day.
My favorite things about Eric is he is just so friendly. Anyone that we run into becomes Eric's friend.
Heather she's awesome. She's everything I've been looking for. She's got her head on straight. She sets goals.
I'm making a beautiful day.
We met a long time ago, but she don't remember. She might remember.
Eric will try to tell you a different story. But we met, the company I work for puts on a golf tournament once a year for all the dairymen in southern Idaho. So I was there golfing with my family. His dad and uncles were there golfing, and they had invited Eric to come down for dinner.
I remember who she was, but apparently she didn't remember me that well. And so I was like, hey, how are you? What have you been up to? And
I had a good time talking to him, and I wanted to spend more time with him. I was kind of waiting for him to, lead into something else, and finally I'm like, so can I have your number so that I can call you sometime?
Yeah, she was pretty brave. On the way home that day from Twin Falls, I got a text from her. I was pretty excited. Just from meeting her then and just kind of talking to her, I was pretty excited to go out with her.
Our first date was great.
I showed up late, and so that's always a good start to a date.
Shows up, his pickup's a little dirty because he'd been working. Of course, he tells me, I promise this doesn't usually happen. I'm usually on top of things.
But the whole time we just nonstop talking. We had, there was no awkward silences or anything like that. So we just had a good time together.
He had to finish baling hay that night because he wasn't done working. So he had told me the first time I met him, all he talked about was this new steamer that he had to bale hay with. And so I'm trying to be interested. He seems to be kind of obsessed with this steamer. So when he says after dinner, he's like, so are you okay if we go steam some hay? I'm like, sure, it seems to be the only thing you like to talk about.
And we actually went out and used the steamer that I talked about so highly.
We baled hay and he showed me how a steamer worked, and I loved it. So we kind of joke around that the steamer is what really brought us together.
I did recognize that there was something different, and so I was really anxious to take her out again, and just every date we kept going on, I just kept falling in love more and more.
It's a beautiful day. And that's gonna be my beautiful day.
You might think this is crazy, but a week after our first date, we came down to Provo because I was looking for housing. I was supposed to come back to school this fall. We looked at a couple of apartments, and as one girl was showing us around, I looked at Eric and I was like, I would much rather be with him than come back to school. And so it's kind of at that moment that I was like, I'm not sure that I'm gonna end up coming back to school. This guy is a catch. Why would I give that up?
Before you know it, I'm proposing. Wow. Crazy.
So we go to dinner with his parents, and his sister's family was there. We had a great time. Then we were headed back.
I told her we had to stop by at the apartment that she was living at to get something real quick or drop something off, and we pull up there and there's all these candles in mason jars, and on it was index cards saying reasons I love her.
I still hadn't quite processed what was going on, but I was like, oh, that's so sweet.
Right when we pulled up and she saw that there was a big chalkboard that says, Heather, I love you because, and she just went, oh my, I love you.
So we went through reading all these reasons, and the whole time I was just like, wow, this guy loves me and this is so fun.
I was still nervous. I don't know why, because I knew she was gonna say yes. I was pretty confident.
So we made our way down to the back patio.
There's supposed to be a ring on a table, and I was looking for it, and it's not there.
His friends had set it up, and he's kind of looking around. And so finally a friend points out where the ring is, so he picked up the ring and got on one knee and proposed, and of course I said yes. I was so excited and just so excited for what our future has. I just can't wait to marry him.
Behind my house, see what this place is all about, 'cause from above it all, you
Heather, I love you so much, and I'm excited to spend the rest of my life with you. I've dated a lot of people, but no one has brought me as much happiness as you do, and I'm excited to be with you forever and to go through ups and downs and to just experience everything with you and have a fun time doing it. I love you.
Eric, I am so excited to marry you. You have brought more happiness into my life than I could have ever imagined. And I'm just excited to raise a family together, to farm, and just laugh all through our lives, because I know that you'll make me laugh forever. And that's what I love about you. So I'm just excited, and eternity couldn't be long enough. So it's gonna be so fun. And I love you. I feel like that was kind of cheesy.
into friends. What's broken gets stronger.